Blessings, Bishop Moore. We are the servants of the pierced hearts of Jesus and Mary. You know me, Sister Christy.
Sister Mary Rachel.
Sister Gianna Grace.
And we are here today because you all asked some questions, and we have them in a nice little bag here, and we're just going to draw them out and answer them for you.
Do you guys know who want to go first?
She wants to go first.
You sure? Or should we rock, paper, scissors?
Like to pull?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Boom,
Oh,
boom.
she is
Okay.
first.
That means you're first.
Did you know you wanted to be a nun? Out of the gate, intense. How did you know you wanted to be a nun? Well, I guess I can answer it pretty quickly and simply. I didn't know that I wanted to be a nun. I think I didn't want to, especially in the beginning. The Lord asked me. I had a couple powerful experiences in prayer where I felt like He asked me to be totally His and to be His bride. And then after learning more about religious life, after that call, I began to realize that the desires... That's okay, that's part of our life here. We have the bell ring all the time. But after learning more about religious life and noticing that the desires of my heart actually make more sense with that vocation, and then I wanted to be a nun. Anything you would add, sisters? Did you want to be a nun?
No.
Nobody, okay.
I did not grow up wanting to be a nun, although I had nuns as teachers and religious sisters as teachers growing up. I saw them. I knew how beautiful their life was in my limited capacity to know that as a student. But it didn't actually occur to me that this was a vocation the Lord was calling me to until I was about maybe late high school. I was on a retreat that was very powerful for me. And then as I continued on as a sophomore in college, then I really felt the Lord calling me to be totally His.
Well, when I was very young, there were about 20 different things I wanted to be when I grew up. And I did include nun in one of those things, which is mysterious.
Wait, what were the other things?
A lot of, like, being a doctor, an astronaut, an explorer. So, but then I changed my mind very emphatically that I most certainly did not want to be a nun. And so it wasn't until an experience that I had on the retreat where I felt the love of the Lord in such a way, and this was toward the end of college, that I knew He was asking me to be totally His in that way. And it came as a total surprise, but it was one that really moved my heart in a way that I had never been moved before, and I wanted to say yes to His love.
Okay, you can pick the next one.
Okay.
Do you have to wear your veil 24/7?
24/7. Do we, sister?
That's so intense. No.
No, we don't wear our veils to bed.
You'll probably never see us without our veils.
Why can't you show your hair? That's a good question, because there's a veil on it. It's veiled. So there's a couple of reasons why we wear a veil. One of them is because it reminds us of a bride. Just picture brides wear veils. It's an image of Our Lady. But there's also a sacredness to like covering your head. So it's a symbol of our consecration to the Lord. So you will usually never see us without a veil. But it's not like we're going to melt if someone sees our hair, or something weird happens. It's something that we do as our custom and our a sign of our consecration to the Lord.